It's showtime.
It's got a little star on top of it, I promise you that.
LSU's going to put some Christmas tree up on that freaking Alabama. Go Tigers, baby!
It's out of
Kick
control.
that tail coming up. Tua's going to be tuned.
Tommy, we call him something. Shut up. Hey, good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM. Thank y'all for getting up with Senator Tom Butler here this morning. Woohoo! We'll go ahead and call you Senator.
At least there's one sane man here.
Yeah, well, that's what they used to call you, so we just keep calling you that.
That's right.
That's how you may be. I know you ain't got time to get involved in what we're all involved in right now, but Alabama's got a big game, kind of a big game next week.
Kind of.
So our resident
I'm endorsing Senator. I'm endorsing Mr. Butler right now. I'm
That's
endorsing.
reason you got that purple litany shirt on?
This is for the. This is just.
Hey, Joseph, how are
Let me
you?
tell you something.
We're doing an auction.
I'm gonna freaking put a Tua's going down.
52 degrees outside. Gee, grab an umbrella. We do have rain in the forecast today, a little later on into the day, and it's going to stick around for some time anyway, just the rest of the day today, and here carried on into tomorrow. 58 for that high. Tomorrow, 57. Keep an umbrella again. In the morning, we've got rain, and then that'll start tapering out in the afternoon hours, and then no rain over the weekend.
Oh, did I say Tua was going down? I meant downfield with the ball. Long ways.
Hey, over in Coach's Corner this morning, Coach Skipworth, Coach Pugh in here, East Limestone, West Limestone.
Can they sit together?
Fired up, ready to
West
go.
Central Limestone.
Good morning, guys. Good to see you.
Morning.
And as we refer to Greg Skipworth as Little Fine Bomb.
I'm a little taller than Paul.
Well, your shoulders are wider too. Your shoulders are wider.
Y'all don't know, but there's a guy on every afternoon called Paul Feinbaum. He's on about 4 hours. Well, Greg calls about every day. He's got his cell phone number. He's going to get him on our show one day.
No, he's not.
Hey.
Is that you and that big Feinbaum head walking around on game day?
That's him.
Zach.
Oh, we got a lot of
Have you ever
stuff
seen his
going
shoulder?
on.
He's about that wide. Gloria's wider than he
I
is
got
on
to
his
tell
shoulders.
you, Tom Butler, you invented the word campaign. You are the ultimate campaigner. And I want to give you credit for that right now. You are the ultimate go-getter when it comes to campaigning for something.
Well, we're out there every day.
Your
one foot in front of the other.
His energy level is
it's like
amazing.
Sheriff Blakey was up here one day and he says, I said, did you tell me once you always write a concession speech? Yep, always got it ready. He said, that losing's a bitter pill to swallow. I said, how the hell would you know?
They ain't been in our shoes, have they?
No, they haven't.
He ain't never got beat.
Maybe that's his good luck charm as he writes that.
We got a lot of stuff going on today. We'll play a little episode of Judge Jamie, talk to Tom Butler here about his Senate aspirations, which I would say going quite well. We'll know in, 2 weeks, 10 days?
About 11, I think.
So they know
The Tuesday after.
Week from Tuesday.
The Tuesday after the LSU game, LSU Alabama. They always play. They always play the weekend
you
before
won't
the
be here
election.
next week. So that's the good news.
God, I'll be in non-football land. I'll be in Oregon. They don't care who wins or loses. So I don't have to worry about that.
They got beat the other night.
I'm
It's going to be a
serious.
good one. Tua is on the front page of sports page today.
Hopefully he'll be on his back.
Wait a minute, Zack's trying to tell me something.
I said, did Gloria do the weather?
I did.
She did.
Zach, wake up!
I was busy.
You were saying about that KFC.
No, I was looking over my articles.
Let's go to Zack right now.
I'm
Evidently, he can't wait to get cranky.
Welcome to ZTV 11 Sports.
He's over there doing this.
Brought to you by KFC, the best fried chicken in Athens and Limestone County, and Athens, and also Applebee's Tailgate Talk, where we'll be talking to Coach Pugh and all the local coaches this weekend. And we also talking about the book about Sheila's Joe Jackson, I believe, right, Todd? So,
Hey, Zach.
Tune in for that.
Zach, can I get a piggyback ride?
No.
Oh, okay, I'm just wondering. I mean, everybody's getting them over here in Alabama, apparently.
Hey,
piggyback ride.
The big controversy around this area right now, did Arab give away a volleyball area title to Brewer by purposely losing a match earlier this week?
No.
You have a hard time figuring that out, but that's the accusation. Even the Brewer coach is coming out and saying they purposely lost it. Which Brewer won the area title, they'll be happy, but they're saying Arab will now have an easier path tomorrow. Well, actually, it starts today. So, Arab, of course, is denied.
Zach, you more confused everybody listening. You don't want to hear that.
Anyway, Brewer's accusing Arab of throwing an area tournament, and I just can't believe anybody
Zach
would
get a
do
little
that.
feisty over there.
Would do that.
So mad.
Hey, Athens Bible School played their final games in the old gym, and what's so wild about that is Lauderdale County's volleyball coach, Janice Ezel, was the one who started the Bible school program back in '80, and she got to coach in that last game there. So they'll be moving to their new place on Highway 31 here, I think, after the first season. East Limestone clinches their home playoff game with the win, and Coach Pugh will be talking about that. We got Gunners will come to town. Other games coming on this week: James Clemens at Austin. You have Hartsville at Hazel Green. You have Athens at Lee. You have Scottsboro at Brewer.
Zach, we don't need the whole rundown of North Alabama.
Well, I normally have went, but you didn't have my.
You got Devin White sitting at
I
home.
thought there was a reason I didn't give
So
you
we'll just
football games going on today.
go on.
Hey, let's save Devin White.
Plays at Gainesville.
Tom, you don't do sports.
Several Alabama offensive records could fall this year, and they probably
Maybe
will.
next
so-
weekend.
Next week.
As we get ready for that ball game next week against LSU. And if you've been around Birmingham, you see the free Devin White signs. I hope they let him play. I wish they would come back and let him
It's
play.
done. It's over with.
Because
He
I'm
shouldn't
tired
have-
of hearing about it.
He's a dirty player. Shouldn't have hit nobody up high.
Roll Tide.
Roll
You know,
Tide.
if
Roll
anybody
Tide.
cares, the NBA team are scoring at 113.4 points a game, their highest rate in 49 years.
I do not.
I don't think
I do
nobody.
not care.
Hey, you
I
missed the
didn't think
Dodgers
you'd
in
be a
Boston.
confused.
You missed the Dodgers in Boston
Red
game
Sox.
2.
Hey, Red Sox are up 2-0 on the
I
Dodgers.
hate the Red Sox.
But hopefully Dodgers will get it back
What's
going.
the temperature up there during those games right now?
It's in the 30s, 40s.
It's cold. I know.
Yeah.
Wait till they get to California. The Dodgers will win that
They got
game.
a northeaster fixing to blow in up
The
there.
Dodgers will win that game next
Well,
week.
y'all know today's a very sad day for me.
What was that?
Well, you know, I predicted I was going to win that lottery.
Oh, yeah.
Tuesday. And I was going to give everybody watching, all 10 of y'all, $1 million if I had won.
What about us in here? You can give us $2 million.
Y'all got $2 million. Unfortunately, I didn't win, so y'all probably already knew that.
Told you so.
Well, I was checking with you yesterday. I sent you
Yeah,
a
you seen
text.
the message. I was going
I was
to
just
I
wanting to
guess we
see.
ain't getting paid again for being here.
I just needed to see if I needed to stay at work the rest of the week because
You need to make more pea and water. Make water out of pea.
Big deal.
You got to make more water out of pea.
So, Tom, we're going to talk more about your campaign here in a little bit, but you're everywhere.
He
Don't
is.
you ever get tired?
No, not during the campaign season.
I mean, you go from sun up to later than sundown.
Well, this is the earliest I usually get up.
Well, you already had breakfast at all the hot spots.
No, I will have it at the Chevron station out at East Limestone, just in a few minutes.
They'll be there.
So you'll have to step over lies in there.
Well, is that your favorite place to go? I mean, you've been everywhere, though.
Well, I go out there.
Bojangles is a good place.
It's a good place to visit. I'm out there frequently. I was over at East Limestone the other night for Night of the Bands. Left 2 of my signs. I trust they're probably gone off property now. But that was a great evening, good crowd, good performance, and what would a ball game be without the band? Just think about it for a
it's
minute.
true.
All right. We'll talk more with Tom Butler in just a little bit. We'll come back and play Tom Butler's favorite #1 game ever.
Oh,
Judge Jamie. Y'all hang on. Now it's my turn, Tom Butler. It's time to play Judge Jamie. You've been waiting a long time to get on this. Everybody comes up and plays it, wins a campaign. Well, most everybody. And now, we're brought to you by One Love here, and Zeke will be with us before long.
Said it for 4 years. Hey, I got breaking news, Jamie.
All right.
New York Police Department, New York City,
New York City.
investigating suspicious package. New
Zach,
York
can you
City
use the
restaurant owned by Robert De Niro.
Can you use the microphone?
Robert De Niro got a suspicious package.
Give him
delivered to his
piggyback
I
ride.
hope he opens
Take a
it.
minute.
Anyway,
Back to you, Jamie.
you know, I think Maxine Waters is the one sending all them out.
Either that or James Carvell.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, here we go. Tom, you remember how to play? Buying the sausages will keep you going today. That's what the winner's playing for, right?
Yes,
I
I'm
can
on
take
it.
it right now.
According to the Decatur Daily this morning, building in Morgan County, Limestone County is through the roof. The market in the county is 22% down from a year ago. However, it's going up way, according to Kenny Winter, the economy is doing well over here. So my point of my question is, I can't find it. I'm just gonna tell you all
There's
that.
your notebook right there.
That's got the harder questions here. The economy is doing well. What was my question on here?
How many
Alzheimer's.
townhouses will they
Construction.
be
When
building?
was the last time construction was this good?
Never.
1985.
In 2002.
2008 would be
I was
that's the
closer
answer
than
I was
you.
looking for. Here we go.
2008.
Athens and Limestone County is getting a new what?
Panera Bread.
Panera Bread.
That's true. That's not the question.
Oh,
Dollar General.
where?
The 18th.
The
kidding?
50th one.
This will be the 18th Dollar General with how many more on the way?
2 more.
Tom, you got it. 2 more
Two
on the way.
more.
That'll give us
Who
20.
says $1 don't buy much in it?
All right, go Zack. Go Zack.
I do shop there, though.
How many residents, this is a Dollar General info here, are in Limestone County? Tom, you know all of them.
35,000.
101,000.
35,000.
94,000.
Oh, wow, that's increased.
What they try to do is one store for every 4,700 people. Here's a real question. How many square miles are in Limestone County?
Tom's
It's the
been
smallest
all
county
over
in
it.
the state.
50.
25.
200,
Don't let them ask you any geographical questions.
1,220.
607.
I was have double or more. No.
Man, I remember when that sign out there by the Bible school said, "Welcome to Athens," home of 21,000 people.
Yep.
Well, they still only have about, what, 30,000 citizens?
Yeah.
That's the whole
35,000
county,
here.
the whole
We
county.
graduated as 12.
How much revenue last year did the storytelling thing that draws 10,000 people generate for in Athens?
$60.
60,000.
$10.
20,000.
$10.
$15.
100,000.
Considered
dollar.
a tourist attraction generating 800,000 in
Wow.
revenue.
What? Are you kidding me?
On the
I'm doing
square shopping?
storytelling.
I know I need to be there telling some sort of stories.
Why ain't you telling no
Telling my
stories,
house.
Jamie?
I got
People
some
and
stories about
hotels,
Zack.
Oh, restaurants, everything.
everything.
Who is on the front page of USA Today's sports page today?
Not Jamie Cook.
To,
Todd, why don't you play it?
I don't want to look bad.
yeah.
Is on there. Here's the deal right here. The Crimson Tide lead the nation in scoring at how many points a game?
47.
53.
40,
45.
43.
48.
I said
Greg
47.
got the 54.1.
Oh, that's because you put 60 on
Total
Tennessee.
offense, 564.3 yards.
In my lifetime, I never thought I'd see that.
Third down conversions are what?
85.
About 72%.
56%.
That sucks.
Wow.
You need
But
to be
here's
higher
where
than that.
That's what I
Alabama-
said, bro.
Where does Alabama, this is on the back page, 1 million tweets, can't be wrong. In the top 25 schools that get the most favorable tweets, where is Alabama?
Number 7.
You talking about favorable?
Number
Favorable
7.
tweets.
Probably about
Probably not even
20
in
feet.
there.
In the not in the
Yeah.
top
They're
25.
probably not even in the top 25.
They're 14th.
Good.
No, Ohio State's 14th. Alabama's 19th, followed by
LSU.
LSU at 20.
Yeah.
Everybody hates us.
Who's
now.
number 1?
USC.
Oregon.
Wisconsin.
The home of the mustache.
Oh, that's so, gosh.
Washington State.
Yeah.
The
Washington
mustache.
State.
That's, yeah.
And that
The
quarterback was going
has
to
a
come to
mustache.
Alabama
The
to be the
quarterback that
third
everybody
What's his
string.
name? Gardner Mitchell.
And they won
I
last
think
week.
he
I
made
was
a good
glad.
career
I hope they win the Big
decision.
12. I
Only
mean, the
Tom may
Pac-12.
know the answer to this next question.
Nancy Pelosi.
How many black female governors have there ever been in the United States?
0.
Zero is the right answer.
Oh, really?
That girl from Georgia is trying to get it over there. She is
Really? I
trying.
thought that was-
Her name is
Stacey
Stacey
Abrams.
Abrams. Yeah.
Abrams, yeah.
1992, though, she burned a prominent Confederate symbol, which was part of the flag design. She was part of the flag burning on that. So I guess y'all knew that. World Series games, which I could care less about, but this is a good story here. What is the average time spent for a regular baseball season game this past year?
3
hours and 30
10
minutes.
3.2.
Donnie, Johnny have it. 3 hours, 35 and a half minutes.
They were
I'm
supposed to
out
be
of it.
taking it down. I can't believe they were that long.
How many strikeouts are averaging in the postseason?
6.
7.5.
13.
18.8.
That's a lot of strikeouts.
That was the easy questions, Tom. Here we go. Who is C.J. Patel? He's making national news. C.J. Patel.
He's a restaurant owner,
He owns
gas
some-
station
He
owner.
owns the most hotels.
What gas station owner?
7-Eleven.
No, not 7-Eleven.
Buc-ee's.
He owns a station that sold the lottery ticket.
That is a right answer.
Yes,
Rick.
in South, yeah.
He gets 50,000. You'd have thought he got more than that.
I know. You think you get more than 50 grand. I saw him on TV yesterday.
I didn't hear you.
50,000. It was KC's Mart in Simpsonville, South Carolina. The state gets $80 million in taxes. There he is right there.
Wow.
How many days do you have, Clint? You just in time for the hard questions. How many days do they have to claim their prize?
90 days.
21.
3 months.
180 days.
6 months.
6 months.
6 months. All right, here we go. Who is Alabamian Connie Simpson? What is her new claim to fame?
Connie Simpson, she can't.
She's the queen of the double wide trailer.
What?
That's a good one.
Queen of the double.
Confederate
She's Queen of the
Railroad.
South. I don't know.
What, Jamie?
Connie Simpson. She is the nanny that has been hired by Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
Right.
She's from Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Here's
like
another question.
Octavia
Who
Spencer.
referred her?
Michelle Obama.
Nick Saban.
George Clooney, because she took care of their twins. See, Tom, you may be asked this today. All them old guys sitting around over at Chevron, they may say, hey, Tom, tell me about Meghan Markle's new nanny.
George Clooney referred
That's right.
Connie
Simpson to
Simpson.
Birmingham over there.
Connie's, they'll never forget. Here's one, too.
That's good.
What is the latest Halloween costume? Y'all know
Blackface. Blackface.
Megan
probably
Kelly's in a
getting
lot of
fired.
problems. She's off the air for 2 days for that. What is the latest Halloween
ridiculous.
costume to be banned from Amazon due
Blackface.
to racist marks?
A cowboy.
Not really
Indian.
racism, but
Mexican outfits.
No, it's going to be a
Those
rebel.
two.
A rebel.
Donald Trump.
Chewbacca.
no.
What is it?
Bella Abzug's face.
I am Kate.
Oh, my goodness.
I am Kate. I don't know what the heck that is.
Transgender charities are hit out at the Caitlyn
Oh, goodness.
Jenner themed Halloween insensitive.
Oh, give me a.
On Amazon, it costs $30. You come with a USA sports top,
How ridiculous.
2 Olympic plastic medals, and a brunette wig.
Where's the beer?
They said these people were born in the wrong bodies.
Yeah, that's it.
Are you?
Oh, my goodness.
But here's what the whole part of Halloween is to dress up as somebody or something that you're not.
God does
Yeah.
not make
I
mistakes.
dressed up as the devil one
No,
time.
I'm not
Did you
doing
really?
I mean, come on now. I mean, that's
Hey, y'all know
ridiculous.
what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna dress up like somebody from New-Ho.
Hopefully you don't have nothing to carry.
I'm going to dress up like Zack. I just got to get my legs shorter. And cut my legs off.
Remember Dwarf? That was when Tim Conway was
Yeah.
Dwarf.
Tom, what you used to dress up as?
Werewolf.
The werewolf.
Took my grandkids trick-or-treating not too long ago with my face and got a mask I've had for years, and kids were scared of it. Now my kids wear it. So,
What'd you go as a kid?
I don't remember.
Well, that's only a few years ago.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Last question. We'll just do a winner take off since Clint Legg just joined us in here.
He's
This is
ready.
right up his alley, too.
Oh,
It's got
boy.
something to do with higher education.
Yeah.
Higher
Come on, brains.
education. Ever heard of a man from New Jersey named Thomas Trameline?
Never heard of it.
He was
Yes.
a superintendent of a school district. He just resigned. He was making $147,500. There's a picture of it. He just
School
resigned because he was found guilty
Piggyback rides.
of doing what?
He was allowing kids to drop out and take the GED.
His
Selling
attorney
drugs.
admitted in court that he had a disease called runner's diarrhea.
What?
It happens.
That's a
What?
real thing.
Then don't run.
Is it?
that happens
No,
cross country all the
it
time.
runs a
Oh,
lot.
does
It
that
runs
mean he
down
has,
your leg.
yeah, he has the runs?
What did he plead guilty for?
Crapping on the floor.
Crapping in his neighbor's yard.
Crapping where?
On the football
His
field.
neighbor.
On the track.
On the
But
track.
he said
Oh.
he didn't do it on the track. He said he did it under the bleachers and admitted to the bleachers but there were 3 outhouses only 30 feet from where he did it.
Well, maybe he couldn't hold
We
it.
had it on, but now they caught him and he
Okay.
pleaded
But they got him running the trail he left as he was running. It looked like a snail.
The homeless guy saw him do it.
That's pretty That's very runny.
Tom, we're going to let you win because you're going to win your election. We're going to talk to you in just a moment.
That's
We're going
right.
to tell you when we come back. Y'all hang on.
Go Tigers.
What is the...
Local and loving it.
Looks just like Todd. Good morning, everyone. 52 degrees out there. We have rain in the forecast for sure today. Keep an umbrella close, not until a little bit later in the afternoon, though. And temperatures sticking around 57, 58 degrees for your high today. Rain carried on into tomorrow as well, with temperatures sticking around the same, 57, and then dries out a little bit. Rain returns on Sunday. Your cue, Brad. Maybe not.
Here's the Swami.
Swami's
And
being
roll
difficult.
the
this
Swami.
Amazing
Here we go.
Swami, the world's unknown.
Brought to you by All Star Plumbers and How Medical O&P.
You'll find some new photos on there.
Yeah, we went through your
See,
photography.
shut up.
Okay.
All right, he just predicted, he won't be here with us next week. Donnie, shut up. He predicted Alabama by 18 over LSU. Is that right?
That's because he's a Bama fan now. Bye.
Yeah.
Roll
All right,
Tide.
I'm here this morning. Coach Skipworth on
Go
the
Tigers.
end. Go. Guys here this morning. Clint, athletic director, assistant, well, you're not assistant coach anymore, but assistant principal out at East. And Jeff Pugh, head football coach. All right, what we got? 2 games left. And first of all, congratulations on last week's win. Put you into playoffs.
Woohoo.
And so it was a big deal.
That was a tough one.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, it was tough. It was a hard-fought football game. It was definitely a playoff atmosphere from the very start. They got after us, but we had a lot of adversity to overcome. It got a little heated. Some cheap shot, few cheap shots, few pokes on our quarterbacks, eyeballs, and things like that. I think they're trying to get him out of there. I think they thought they had a whole lot better chance, but it really fired our kids up. If we get them to play like that all the time, we'll be all right. Because we really played well. First half and second half, we came out and had 2 bad things happen in a row. They scored on a big play. We fumbled on the first play after they scored, and they got the ball back. And then we really played well from there on out through the game and ended up finishing off with a win. So.
Now, after a game, when you're sleeping at night, what little sleep you probably get, are you replaying this in your mind for you're ready to, or when you watch all weekend, are you replaying a lot of these plays?
And no, I started thinking about the next team. As soon as we get done, we walk inside, we start working on the next week.
So when does that start? That Saturday morning?
No.
That Friday night.
We get film back in the field house usually by 11 o'clock. We start going over that night's game. We grade them that night and over the next day, and we start watching film on the next team early that morning. I do about 1:30, 2 o'clock. Start looking at what.
So you don't sleep much on the weekend?
No. And we had Boston Butts to cook this week, so we were up there at
How'd
about
that
3
sound,
o'clock
Rob?
in the morning. Real well.
Real well.
Real
And
well.
Clint, were you over there cooking a lot of those Boston Butts?
No.
I was going to see if he's going to tell the truth.
I
Sir,
said, you're in management. You're supposed to be over there.
I don't do that anymore.
Management.
Management, but I thought that's what you.
Coach Pugh ain't pointed out, but well, he received, the team got Play of the Week this week on 48, which gets a school or whoever, he knows more about that than me, $500 for that. It was.
Right.
He needs to tell you about that.
Now,
Tell us
48,
about it.
is that a local station?
I think so.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Hey, is Dion still watching this morning?
He was on Facebook. Good
Oh,
morning,
so
Dion.
he's on
I like
Facebook.
old
So
Dion.
what
He's
happened
awesome.
over there? Y'all win $500 and what?
Well, we had a touchdown pass that Andrew Parrish threw to C.J. Yarborough. C.J. actually caught it with one hand, and it was one of their highlights that they had on, I guess it's Friday Night Football or whatever. So it got in the top 3, and then they let us know yesterday that we won. So they'll be at the school today to present that to those 2 young men. It was a good play. I tell you what, both of those kids are leaders on our team. They deserve it.
What you got this week?
We got Gunnersville, and it's kind of a trap game for us. What I've been telling the kids all week, we're already in. We know we got a home field playoff game, and they have to beat us to get in the playoffs. So
okay.
we got to watch out.
Now, this is week 9.
That's on.
This is week 9.
Who you finish with?
Tanner.
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 And then you play the first. Do you know who you're playing yet?
It looks like it's going to be, unless some things happen, probably going to be Boaz.
Boaz.
Yeah, they're good too.
Yeah,
So
Marshall County teams, so they realigned everything to where the spreads out. Anything else you want to say, Clint? How's the
Yes.
girls and everything? Go ahead.
Sir?
Go ahead. I was going to ask you about
What was your
How's
question
the
to me?
girl- How are the
Hey,
girls?
what else you got going on? How's the girls?
All right, I'll answer both.
All right.
My girls are awesome. They're doing good. They're probably aggravating my wife getting ready for school. But our volleyball plays today at the Von Braun at 10:15. We play West Point High School at 10:15. If we win, we play again at 5:30 this afternoon.
All right, now you go ahead.
We'll also start basketball next week. Our middle school kickoff
Now,
tournaments. at West Line.
before you got here, we were discussing the volleyball controversy going on with Brewer High School. It's on AL.com this morning. They're accusing, there they are right there. They are accusing, who were they playing? Albert. Was it
play
Albert?
Brewer.
Brewer.
Yeah, Brewer.
Brewer is accusing the other team they played, Arab, of throwing the game, therefore giving Brewer the area championship where they don't have to play, they finish runner-up, easier path going through Huntsville down to play the number 1 team is Jasper, where the coach of Arab's daddy is the coach.
You know what?
You ever heard
Don't
of
let
that?
them throw it then.
Huh?
Don't let them throw it.
Well, that's what it
If you
says.
see it happening, start messing up yourself. You know, if you.
You ever heard of that?
I mean, that's something you can do if you really want to
It
as a
gives
coach.
them an easier path.
I've seen it.
If you don't want to win, you know, if you don't, I've never done that. I'll tell you, but teams that do that, that's their choice. I know.
I see it
Fayette County in the football playoffs, when they know they're in, they'll play their JV the next week to keep getting their kids hurt. They don't care how bad they get beat. I can't see doing that, but a lot of teams do it. So that's their
We're
choice.
going to talk Bama football in just a
Get
moment.
them fired up.
Coach Skipworth, what y'all got going on down at West Limestone?
We got the Northwest Alabama Championships this afternoon. It's our last regular season meet. And then we got sectionals over at Palmer Park next Thursday. And then we qualify for state November 10th.
All right. When's the last time you talked to Paul Feinbaum?
Monday.
That's live. Yeah, you don't talk to him. You just talk to him on the air. You don't talk to him during the week, any?
I do, some. Yeah.
And he kind of busy?
He is.
All right. What do y'all know? We'll talk next week about the other thing going on with LSU. What do y'all think now about the hit? Greg, let's start with you because you've been on with Feinbaum about that.
I don't agree with having the rule in place, but the way the rule was written, it was he did what he had to do to get called. He's the only one responsible for this. It's not the rule or the interpretation.
What do y'all think? Shouldn't have happened. It's a bad call to have to sit out.
They're
I
running-
don't care if he
they're running
plays or
football.
not.
Exactly.
Let him
Who
play.
cares?
Bring him out there. Go get Dalton Hilliard and some of the old guys to go play.
We had a real good block on a punt return the other night. I mean, a good block. What used to be said is a kid really hammering somebody.
Yeah. Now it's illegal.
Flags coming from everywhere. Man, it's irritating.
All right, right now the line in the Alabama game's what, 14? What do y'all see happening next Saturday night? That's going to be a showdown.
It ain't gonna be that close.
I predicted Bama by 30.
It's not going to be 14 points. I just don't
I
believe
totally
it.
agree.
They'll lay
Just
45
don't
to
believe
50
it.
on them.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right, that's what I like to hear.
Keep going.
Yeah, I
All
know.
right, but can I remind y'all, be sure to vote Tom Butler when y'all vote.
I'm going to vote Tom Butler. Tom
got our
Butler's
vote.
responsible for my weight room at East Limestone High School. I have not forgotten that.
He's responsible for what?
My weight room
We've
at
been
East
in there.
Limestone High School. That man right there helped me get the funds to do that. I don't forget things like that.
He's done more for this area than
He really
most folks
does. He
ever
really
done.
You
does.
can even think of.
I miss Tom Butler. Let me put it that way.
He'll be
He's
back.
back. He's going to be
We'll
back.
talk to him coming up next. Y'all hang on.
Thanks, Boo.
All right, Tom Butler been running for state senate.
Yes.
You just led me into a question I hadn't thought of right now, but you said if there's a breakfast, you'll go. Do you lay off food before you start a campaign? Because you eat a lot, but you also work a lot when you're campaigning.
Well, I work a lot. I'm averaging about 2.5 miles a day on my little pedometer. So, but if there's food, I'm going to go. If there's a crowd, I will go. If I need to, I'll bring the food.
Now,
And I told you last time
You did.
that I had literally eaten my way to the Senate. So,
now you
Everyone
were in the
wants to
Senate
feed you.
for how long before?
16 years.
16 years. Did you miss it when you weren't there?
I did, and I have kept up with it ever since 2010 on the internet. On Tuesdays and Thursdays when they're in session, you can watch it on the internet. I do. I've kept up with the issues, the people. I've made friends with them. I've still got good relations down there, and I'm ready to go back to work.
It's like when the late, great Dan Williams informed us he was going to run for state representative. Dan was a super friend of ours. And I said, Dan, why do you want to do that? I mean, you got it made as mayor. You can be mayor forever. He said, well, I think I can make a difference. So why are you wanting to do this?
Same thing. I love the work. I work hard at it. I enjoy it. I love the people I represent. They know me. I know them. I know their needs. And quite frankly, I'm ready to go back to work.
Well, it sounds like you'll start in if you're successful in this, you'll start in
When
February
he's
or March.
successful.
In the session, you're actually sworn in the day after the election. So, but the session, there's an organizational session that will be held first, and the first Tuesday in March.
First Tuesday. in
First Tuesday in March. Somebody forgot the phone, so we're sneaking in here to get it. So, way to go, Brad. I was trying to get him over here when I had the tight shot. So basically, you took a leave of absence. When did you start your first campaign thing this time?
Actually, for this campaign, about a year and a half ago, somewhere thereabouts, started reconnecting with groups and people within the whole district. Had to find out where all the district lines had been changed first, and then we made an effort to get into every part of that and to bring on some key people that have interest in public service, and just started from there.
Now, you basically have campaigned every day since then.
I would think so. It's a part of my life every day. My wife calls it my hobby.
You're good at it.
He is amazing at
I
it.
enjoy the work, and I've always been told if you find something you love to do, do it.
Why do you
not really
enjoy
work.
it so much? Because it's not easy.
I enjoy helping people, and that's what it's about. One thing I tell the people, particularly in Limestone County, when I used to represent the whole county, they know me, I know them, I know what the needs are. I've been to every part of Limestone County, every part of my district, and I just love helping people. It makes you feel good to do something positive and make a difference.
What are some of the major needs that you can help people with, especially here in Limestone County?
Well, that's major needs overall for the state: jobs, health care, education, those kind of things, infrastructure, roads. Those are critical needs right now, not only for Limestone County, but for Madison County and North Alabama. In Limestone County, there are a lot of good service programs. We were discussing one just a minute ago, packing lunches for kids on Friday at schools where they're underprivileged, underserved, and don't have enough food for Monday.
And that's what Gloria does with the ones that are left out of that program.
Right.
And she services, 4 schools here in Limestone County.
3 schools.
With the growth that's expected here in your district now, what changes do you see you'll have to make when you get down to Montgomery?
Oh, I have got, people have given me different programs, and I've sat down and talked to people during the campaign. I have one file folder just for that. Somebody gives me a project, I put it in that folder. I will start right there, but the critical needs in our area, as far as infrastructure goes, roads, moving traffic, our roads are congested right now, and we have thousands of new jobs coming in. We've got to prepare our kids in school to meet the requirements for those jobs so they can do them. But all of that is work that you do every day. It's a 7-day-a-week job. It's not 3 months a year. It's 7 days a week around a year.
When do you take a break?
During the day, we do it. My family does it. We go together on things, and you know, everybody likes to eat, and that's in politics. That's what you do is eat.
We've been in Limestone County 15 years now, and you were one of the first people we met over here. But ever since we've been here, you've been a constant campaigner.
Yes.
For all good stuff.
Well, it's not necessarily campaigning, but I love the work and I love the people. I love to go hear what's on people's minds and stay in touch. And that's exactly what I do. And
you don't mind going to everything?
No, I don't. Charlie Page, former
I know
Charlie at the courthouse, he said, I've never met a politician that shows up at everything he can. And I do, and that's where I stay in touch with people. That's where I find out what their needs are, and I tried to go back and make those come up to a reality.
Well, you've always been a good friend of ours, and we highly support Tom Butler for state, senate. Get out and vote, and you'll be back with us next week, too.
Oh, okay. Yes, I will.
Yeah, if you can make it. Now, you may have to have breakfast somewhere. I don't know. Maybe we'll try to feed you next week.
Burger King wasn't open this morning, so.
No.
We'll take a break and come back with Joseph. Y'all hang on. Let me make this official announcement. Tom Butler has left the building.
Has he?
He's already passing out T-shirts before he even left the building.
Isn't he a good guy?
Oh, he's a
an
super
awesome,
guy.
awesome
All right,
man.
speaking of good guys, I am too.
Yeah.
As is Joseph.
Sorry I didn't get to give you $1 million.
Well, yeah, I was
we're
hoping you'd
bummed
reply
out,
and say,
aren't we?
yes, I'm keeping it on the down low, but I did win. Come see me tomorrow, you know.
All right, what's happening with car shows this week?
Well, it's starting to wind down, but before it winds down, we've got 2 or 3 to talk about. Tomorrow night, Friday night, is the cruise in at Bojangles. They're doing a trunk or treat. So they've changed that time from 7 to 9 now instead of 6. Don't know why they had to change that, but Allie and the folks with Huntsville Customs are going to have that third Friday cruise in at Bojangles right there on Highway 72. This is our event. It's not really a car show or a cruise in, but the Bullet movie with Steve McQueen, it's been 50 years since that movie has been out. So I put together this little flyer here. Chris at the Public Library here in Athens invited us to come up as part of our Mustang Club, and he's going to show the movie and have free popcorn and drinks. So we invited the Tennessee Valley Mopar Club. So we're hoping we'll have some old classic Mustangs and some Chargers to kind of recreate the scene.
So when is that?
That's this Saturday at 10 a.m. And it's open to the public.
10 a.m.?
Yeah, he said that he wants everybody to come. So you don't have to have a Mustang or a Charger to come. Come on up. He's going to show the movie. So yeah.
In the library?
In the library. He said he had seats for 125 people.
Really?
That's what he
and
said.
free popcorn?
And free popcorn and drinks. So
What
I might
a
get
deal.
Carissa to make some kind of sweet treat too. So come on up and enjoy it. Who knows what it might lead to. I'd love to do a cruise in there every now and then. Decatur Elks Lodge, right there on the main drag, it's 9 to 2. It's kind of a fall craft show that has spun up into a car show. Okay. So now they're going to give trophies and everything. So $10 a car. I think all the proceeds go to the Elks Lodge, I think. Or what does it say? Maybe it's another category, but go over and see them. Allie is helping put that one together. And then it seems like there was one more. Yeah, the EMWR one that was on the Redstone Arsenal, it got postponed last week due to rain. So it's this Saturday from 10 to 3, $45 registration, but don't be scared off by that because the grand prize is that '63 Pontiac Bonneville.
So don't start yawning. You're gonna make me
sorry.
yawn.
Look, you only got like 5 more minutes.
Anyway,
It's contagious.
hey, let me tell you about something that's coming up. April of next year, you've got the Corvette Museum in Bowling Green. That's the National Corvette Museum. People come from all over the world. Well, the Mustang Museum has never been. They've never had one. So Charlotte this year or next year is opening the Mustang Museum of America.
All right.
And they're going to it'll be the 55th anniversary of the Ford Mustang. Doesn't seem like it's been
got a
5.
50th
I know.
anniversary.
I know, isn't that crazy? It's
Can I
gonna be-
trade it in on a 55th one?
Yeah, you should. You should. Who knows
No,
what
we
it's going to look
should.
like? But they're having a big, grand opening, track time, car show. So some of our club members are planning to go to that.
Great.
I guess we need to go in and look at getting our hotel now. But hopefully I'll be able to report.
So there's no
April of
Mustang
next year.
Museum?
No, isn't that crazy?
That's
All these years,
shocking.
they've never had a national. There's been some little spin-up places here and there, but one that's sponsored by Ford, that's recognized as being the national. I guess Bowling Green is the National Corvette Museum. Well, that's what this is going to be in Charlotte. So I'm excited. I mean,
Because I could start a National Hummer Museum.
you could. Yeah. I mean, why don't we
You're
do
not
that right
starting
here in the
nothing.
hub of Athens, Alabama?
And at the same time, you come and visit it, you could come in and visit the Country Rover Museum.
That's exactly right. You just go in the front door and turn right for the Country Rover and turn left to the
I
Hummer.
can use the church buses from Lindsay Lane.
Got it all
Talk
taken
about
care of.
Convoy of Hope while we got a few minutes.
I do. Everyone needs to really share the word about this. It's November 3rd. There's going to be free groceries, hot lunch for everyone, children's shoes, health services. There's a kids zone, nutrition, education, job and career services. So if you're looking for a job, they're going to be able to help you with that as well. Family portraits, community services, haircuts, and prayer for everyone. And there's 24 churches involved. It's been planned for about 2 years now. They're going to be giving away 2,000 brand new pairs of shoes. So if
It's
you know
all free.
anyone, it
That's
is
the
all
main
free
thing. Free
to
for
get
Limestone
in.
County residents.
It is, and just going to be a lot of fun for everybody too.
Oh, I got to tell you, we
Hope
went
weather
to
is good.
TLC Tuesday. Had to go over and talk to Dr. Sparks about my knee.
Uh-oh.
I can't, Wow, as soon as we get out, this lady hollers across the parking lot.
Miss
Jamie!
Rice.
Oh, the pink Lincoln.
Yes,
I
Miss
saw
Rice.
This
that.
lady, her name is
Miss
Elaine
Rice, R-I-C-E.
Tibbs Rice.
Rice, correct.
Dan Tibbs Road in Madison County is named after her grandfather.
Well,
And she starts singing. She comes up, she said, Jamie, I sang on your show back years ago. I said, well, can you sing something now? She won the Panoply Idol or something
She
years
did?
ago. It's all on Facebook. We wouldn't
It
say it had
is.
over a couple thousand views now on it. But this lady starts belting it out. She said,
can
that's my
sing.
car. So we look at the car. That's the only Lincoln. She's a
8-year
survivor.
cancer survivor.
wow.
Just incredible story to tell.
She's going to be on the show singing one day.
Yeah,
she
she's going to.
said.
That's
Oh, we
me on the
gotta have
ride.
her.
Yeah.
That's me on the
Burst
ride,
of
Joe.
energy too.
But
my
she was
goodness.
just.
She needs to bring that car to some of our
She
car
will.
shows and cruisings to raise awareness.
She's
Yeah.
a good one. I can just tell you
That's
that.
awesome.
All right, I guess that does it about for me for right now. We've had some video, but we'll never get around to it today. Because
You know what Joseph did on his anniversary?
Oh, yeah.
What?
We
He
went
went
over
to-
to a town called Sonoy, Georgia. It's where they filmed season 3 and ongoing of The Walking Dead. I know some people aren't crazy about that show, but we've been watching it since it started. We got to do a 2-hour walking tour, see several of the places where they filmed
see
stuff.
Danny?
Didn't see Danny. I asked him where he filmed his scene because I thought
Y'all
it might
spend
have
the
been.
night over there?
We did.
There's a lot to
Peachtree
see.
City, beautiful town. It's a golf course community.
Right.
So everywhere you went, there was like 8 or 10 spots for people to park their golf carts. And every road you went on, whether it was a divided highway or a little road, was a golf cart path. So people would just go all over the town with their kids, their dogs, go get their groceries, go to
And
get
golf
their
carts.
hair cut in their golf carts.
Now, where was this in Georgia?
It's kind of southwest of Atlanta.
Okay.
Peachtree City,
And there were
Sonoy,
people
Georgia.
dressed up like The Walking Dead. and
Yeah,
they
there were
got
some
to take
zombies that were
pictures,
walking
yeah.
around. We got a selfie with them. We ate at Nick and Norm's, which is Greg Nicotera, the producer of the show, and Norman Reedus, who plays Daryl. They have a restaurant there. Didn't see any actual stars.
That's a long drive from here, though.
But, yeah, well, it was a little weekend getaway.
A date for them.
Yeah, 23. We're just still celebrating.
That's
I guess
right.
it's the week of Joseph and Carissa. I guess it ended now, but anyway.
The
Keep it
weekend of
going,
Joseph.
keep it going.
There's a show for you.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll take a break. We'll see y'all. Don't forget next week, Convoy of Hope. We'll see
Yes,
y'all.
November 3rd. Bye-bye.